Well, here it is. The house is done. So, some housekeeping. This isn't going to be a rental. It's currently listed for sale. I'm going to take you on a little tour of the whole property, the whole 2,600 square feet of it. It's a tiny, tiny house on a tiny lot. But let me just start by saying, like, this whole house has been a whole process of like asking the Lord, like, what was the lesson in this? And as I'm standing in this house right now, I don't know what the lesson was, but that's okay because I still have faith in Him. The house is not gonna be rented, as you can kind of tell. It's for sale. Looking for someone to buy it. This video will probably be posted long after it is sold, but I just still want to document it just because, I mean, this was a huge project. I mean, a year of my life where my parents and I were just stressing about it and spending a lot of money. And I think maybe if I make a final video about this little series of this house situation, it's gonna be how much I actually spent and how much I lost or made. But I can almost guarantee you it's gonna be how much I lost off this house. And again, lessons from the Lord, I'm not quite sure what it was. So while we're just standing in the kitchen living room area, let me just go through some of the big things that we did. On the outside, we replaced all the siding. We restructured the walls in the front because there was rot everywhere. We also replaced the whole roof, added a new front porch, a little deck, redecked the outside. There was a made water line that we figured we'd have to replace, so that was almost preventative. And then once they dug it up, we realized, oh, actually, the main water line had to be replaced because it was already broken, which was just typical of this house. Let me think what else. The driveway, we essentially had them tear out the whole front yard, reseed and regrass the whole front yard. I cut into the front yard actually to add more parking, so you can actually park 4 cars, 1, 2, 3, 4, if you need to, because this area is so small that it's like parking is kind of important. Replaced the mailbox. Let's think what else. Painted the shed, restructured the shed because it was kind of like falling down a little bit. It was rotting, so we replaced all the plywood on that, repainted it. A lot of weed killing, just a lot of just cosmetic stuff and also just structural stuff outside. Obviously, like I said, the roof was a huge thing. And so was the siding. It completely just changes from like that tan, ugly house to this. Replaced a bunch of windows, added new windows, which I'll show you. So here's the front porch. Got the front porch right there. That was completely rebuilt fully. Some big things about the yard is we actually extended the driveway so you can park 1, 2, 3, and 4 cars in the driveway. Here's the for sale sign, new mailbox, added some windows over there. It's just a little yard. As we go back to the back, we completely redid the whole driveway, repainted the shed. Oh, that's a little exposed. The sun is coming out. We completely repainted the shed, and the backyard area is just completely open for any kind of fun. Yeah, so tiny little backyard, tiny little house, but it's good. Let's go inside. As for the inside of the house, all new drywall, all new electrical, all new plumbing, all new insulation. They had to restructure the second floor. I mean, literally this area right here, this little wall into the kitchen, we opened that up and we have a little support beam right here. Let's think what else. New staircase, trim, floors. I mean, literally there was a huge floor hole in the middle of this thing. The whole project started because there was sewage underneath the bedroom. So we'd have sewage removal. It's just so much money, so many projects. I genuinely don't want to do this again. I don't recommend a fixer-upper for a first-time home buyer unless you literally are in some sort of skilled trade where you feel like you can take it on and you know what you're getting into. Either save longer or buy something that's a little bit more firm because this was not a fun project. Let's move on into the living room. So, what did I do in the living room? Essentially, we just opened it up. We added a new window right here. We added all new windows actually throughout the whole house. And every window in this house has been replaced. But we made that bigger, put a new window right there. And then, yeah, we kind of kept this kind of like layout of the living room. But then the big thing we did was we opened up the wall over here for the kitchen. So let's look at the kitchen now. All right, for the kitchen, added a new sink, centered it, completely tore out so much. We added white cabinets. We also added the open shelf concept. I'm actually gonna go this way because I think the lighting's a little better. Yeah, there it is. Open shelf concept, which is nice. I have a whole new dishwasher right here. I also added a brand new stove, super nice, actually nicer than the stove I have at home. This little vent for exhaust. This is all the storage. I mean, it's an open concept, minimal house. It is what it is. More cabinets can be added if you want to, but I thought the open shelves kind of looked nice. And then over down here, it's a little dining nook area. So you could essentially like add a little table if you want. You have the double window, you have the sliding door that goes out onto the back porch, back deck area. And then you might be wondering, you might be thinking, where's the refrigerator? Well, let me show you. There is a little door over here. This goes to the side entrance. It's probably the door that people are going to use the most when they enter the house because you can just pull up to the little shed, you walk through this door. You have a nice pocket door here, so you can block it off if you want to. But you have refrigerator in this little room and then a washer dryer hookup for if you want to add a washer and dryer at some point. I'm providing the refrigerator, the dishwasher, the stove. I don't really feel like I need to add a washer dryer because you can. It's actually a pretty big refrigerator. I could probably go gotten smaller, but I had access to a really nice one and I thought, yeah, let's do that. Outside, the deck area is over there. So then, if you continue on, we can go into the bathroom, which we actually bumped this wall in a foot. So the kitchen's actually smaller than it originally was, but because of how I laid it out, it actually feels bigger. So then bathroom, you got sliding doors again, the pocket doors. This one has a lock on it though, which I thought was a good idea. All right, I'm just gonna sit right here. So, in the bathroom, we completely bumped it out. It feels so much bigger. There was this huge storage thing that was kind of gross in here that made it feel small and compact. I think just the colors I picked and the lighting and everything makes this bathroom feel nice and big. I went black hardware because I just thought it was classic. It's probably trendy, but I don't really care because honestly, black and white is simple. It's always gonna be nice. So, let's show you around. So to start off, we got the shower. Love the tile. Just classic, simple, nice and tall. Because I'm 6'3", I had them put this kind of high up, which I'm glad I did because it's gonna benefit everybody. Because honestly, there's so many bathrooms I go to that like, I'm like here and the shower head's here and it's just not good. Created a little nook for the toilet, which I think is good. Oh, there it is. A little toilet nook area. Plenty of space in there. Put a little vanity here. It says medicine cabinet for more storage. You can see that right there. And then I actually bought this from I think Lowe's. And I like it because it has quartz countertops, nice storage, has that soft close. Actually, let me show you that. Has that soft close like I was saying. Oh yeah. Let me just show you that one more time. So nice. Wow. I thought it was pretty nice actually. And then for storage, we have the water heater right here. You could probably put more storage up there if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it, but you do what you want if you buy the house. Brand new water heater, brand new furnace, brand new AC. Like, come on. Doesn't get better than that. Let's turn off those lights. Now, master bedroom. Again, like I said, pocket doors. We want to be really intentional with this space. These doors lock. You agreed with a closet right here. Pretty decent size actually. And then you have another little storage room right here. Right there, perfect. And then you have the whole room. Honestly, the way I view this room is you probably gonna put a bed right in the middle, nightstand. It's just gonna be a bed room. Maybe a little dresser if you can squeeze it in. Nice size though. Does the job, it's fine. All right, then we're gonna move into what I was gonna use as office, but technically it's a second bedroom. I added this window in actually, because I just thought it looked better aesthetically in the front of the house, and it let so much light in. Like this room is, look, I mean, here, look at me. Come on. That's some nice light we got going on there. So window here. And then we had to get creative. Where are we gonna put the furnace? Because the furnace used to be in the bathroom and we didn't have enough space. Furnace is right there. And we didn't want to put all the heat ducts on the floor like it used to be. So we actually shot it up from the middle of this point of the house and put it all through the ceilings in the attic, and then it comes out in different spots like the ceiling, like right there. And there's a big old vent right there. So, I mean, I think that's like nice and creative. And then this little room also has these steps. We made them wider, we made the depth better, and they're honestly a perk because before they were kind of dangerous. And we got creative with like all the different angles up here like that we had to get with. So let's go upstairs. Okay, I'm a little afraid to put the camera right there, but this is the attic. This is like a bonus room. You don't have to pay taxes on this room, which is nice, I guess, for you. There's about 200 square feet up here. I stand up. I can't even stand up straight. It works, but it is what it is. This room is actually pretty decent size. Made the windows bigger on both sides. That's great. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to say about this room other than it's here. Cheers. All right, let's go down and say our final remarks because, yeah. Okay. All right, and with that, that's the end of the house tour. This house has been a pain. It's been a thorn in my side. It's been my little secret. A lot of people didn't know I even had it. And that's okay, but honestly, the fact that I could even go through this was a blessing. I mean, I have to recognize that. Like, I am so grateful for my parents for helping me through this. I don't blame any of this situation on them. I mean, it just is what it is. The house was broken, and there was parts we didn't know about because the people who lived here neglected it and didn't tell us. Some of these things could have been remedied. But it is what it is. Now it's a beautiful home. I'm praying for the next owners that they enjoy it. I'm praying that they just have no issues because genuinely it's like brand new construction. I guess I learned some things maybe through the process. Yeah, I'm just looking at it and it's a funny house. All I want to say is God is good. And may he please let me sell this house sooner than later. That's it. That's a wrap, everybody.